Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you are here for another video. Today I'm going to kind of go over my Gucci Guilty flankers. I have 4 in the line. I was looking for Gucci Guilty Love 2021, but I never saw it come out anywhere. I never saw it for sale anywhere. So if you know of a place or a way to get it, or if you've seen it in store or online for sale, let me know, because that is one that I am definitely interested in getting. But the 4 that I have are Gucci Guilty Love, Gucci Guilty EDP, Gucci Guilty EDT, which both of those were in my top 10 purchases of 2021. If you haven't watched that video, I will have it linked up above. And then Gucci Guilty Absolute. If this is your first time watching, welcome. I'm so happy that you are here. If you enjoy what you see, please do consider subscribing. Don't forget to leave me a comment, no matter if this is your first time or your 10th time or your 50th time or even more than that. I really appreciate everyone who clicks on this video. And then also, if you could give it a like if you enjoy it, it would mean so much. It really does help out small YouTubers. We're going to talk about them in the order that they came out. So we're going to start with the EDP, which came out in 2019. That can't be right. That's interesting because the Absolute, which is in the same bottle, came out a year before, but this should be like the flanker, or not the flanker, the pillar. They did reformulate it, so maybe the Absolute was kind of a bridge between the old and the new. I'm not an expert. I'm just telling you my thoughts and my thoughts on the collection and what the notes are. I don't know the history or the ins and outs of every single perfume ever. I wish I did, but I'm not that knowledgeable. So this came out in 2019. The top notes are pink pepper, mandarin orange, and bergamot. Middle notes are lilac, violet, geranium, and rose. Base notes are patchouli and amber. I am getting all of my notes from Fragrantica, so if you are interested in knowing what notes are on a perfume, that's always a good place to look. My hands are a little slippery. It took me a second to get this off. So let's give it a spray. I love this fragrance. I remember, like, my best friend really liked the old version, and I don't have an old version, so I'm not sure how they differ, but she used to really like this, and I remember when she mentioned that she liked it, I was like, that seems like a really strong type of perfume. It wasn't really my speed. I also know I gave my cousin's wife a bottle of this a few years ago. There was like a gift set that I got at Ulta, and that was her Christmas present because she really enjoyed it as well. I should have her smell these. I mean, we don't live anywhere near each other, but I would be really interested to know how they differ and which one she prefers. This one is a great kind of, I feel like it has a presence, but it's not like an overwhelming presence. It's not a beast mode fragrance. It's not going to choke anybody out, which is good, but it still is going to have a presence. It has enough citrus in there that it feels kind of bright and fresh, but there's those other notes that kind of temper it down so it feels a little bit more sophisticated. It doesn't feel like it's a good year-round scent because of the mix. So you have the citrus, so you could wear it in hotter weather, but there's enough of lower notes. The base notes bring it down. It smells really good. It has a slight powderiness to it, but really what I get is like the citrus with a little powderiness, and then like the base notes, the amber, just really grounding it and making it really delicious. It's not a gourmand. I wouldn't say it's a gourmand. It definitely smells like a perfume. You know how some fragrances now are so hyper realistic, they smell like fruit, or they smell so gourmand they smell edible. This does not smell edible. This smells like a perfume, but just a really, really pretty one. This would be a good work fragrance. I think it would be a good everyday type of signature scent as well. Yes, I really like it. So that is Gucci Guilty EDP Pour Femme. They're all Pour Femme. There's a Pour Homme line too, but I don't do men's fragrances. So yeah. When I said I don't do men's fragrances, I don't have anybody to shop for men's fragrances. My dad's not into colognes or any type of that stuff. So I purchase for me, and I don't I tend to like more traditionally feminine scents. Even unisex can sometimes be too strong or too much for me. So I tend to gravitate towards lighter scents. Okay, the next one that I'm going to talk about is Absolute. And this came out in 2018, which was surprising, as you just saw. This was by Alberto Morales. He created this fragrance. It doesn't say who created the other two, the EDP or the EDT, but he did create Love as well. So we'll talk about that one in a second. So same type of a bottle. They look like little flasks. It doesn't have the gold paint on it. It's all pretty see-through. It's not opaque like the other ones in this collection. This is quite strong. I got this after Christmas when did I get this? Early 2020, I think. Right around maybe the time everything went crazy. But yeah. So this one, this is the strongest of the line, I will say that. The notes are blackberry, pink pepper, and bergamot. Middle notes are cypress, Bulgarian rose, woody notes, and vetiver. Base notes are Indian patchouli and amber. I definitely get, like, there's some really dark fruitiness to it, which I think is that blackberry, and then I get a lot of woody notes, and I'm not a big woody notes fan, so this is not one that I reach for. It's so strong, but I'm getting a little bit of the citrus now that it's dried down just a titch. Yeah, it's very strong. If you're looking for something that's going to be more beast mode, I think this one is probably the strongest in the line. It's pretty, but this might be one that I end up decluttering, to be honest, because it's just not so much me. Maybe I'll make it my scent of the day. I haven't put on any perfume because I knew I was going to be filming like 2 or 3 of these collection videos, and I don't want to be overwhelmed. I put on a little honey vanilla hand cream because my hands were so dry, but other than that, I am set free right now. It does mellow out and you get a little bit more of the mandarin and the blackberry, but yeah, it definitely has a lot of that woody notes to it. So if you want something that's more wintry, like this is not something I would wear in the spring, it's not something I would wear in the summer. This would be my winter fragrance only. I don't think I'd even wear this in the fall. Yeah, so that is Gucci Guilty Absolute. I was going to go by when they were released, but I felt like weird starting with the Absolute once I figured that out. This one came out in 2020. I got this actually the last day before the shutdown. Like Macy's was closing up. I had a coupon that I wanted to use, and I was like, I would like this one, please. It was like the only one they had left too. I think that you can still find this around. I don't think it is completely gone. I feel like they've done some restocks, but this one, this is what's set me off on all of the other Gucci Guilties. Actually, the Absolute I got after this one because I liked this one so much. So it was definitely during the shutdown when I got that one. So like I said, this one came out in 2020. This one also is by Alberto Morales. The notes are raspberry, narcissus, watery notes, bergamot, and grapefruit. Lots of top notes. Middle notes are violet, flower petals, flower petals, and jasmine sambac. Base notes are musk, patchouli, and amber. You can see, I mean, I have a lot of perfumes. I rotate through them quite a bit. There are a few that I reach for time and time again, and this is definitely one that I do reach for quite a bit. This one, I think, is the lightest of all of them. I feel like it is the most powdery of them all. It has, I don't know, it's so well blended. I feel like it just kind of smells delicious and beautiful, but it's not one that you can so much, at least to me, like usually I could pick out 1 or 2 notes, but this smells like it's just so well blended. I guess I probably get the raspberry in there a little bit, the grapefruit a little bit, because it does have like it's refreshing. It has a refreshing quality to it, which I think is one of the reasons why I really like it, because I like refreshing or fresh type of scents, something that's uplifting, that feels energizing, and it definitely has that, but it doesn't feel like your typical citrus type fragrance. Yeah, it's really pretty. I feel like if you want something, I would wear this one year round too. Maybe not so much in the winter, but I feel like this is a good spring one. I feel like this is a good summer one. I would wear this in the fall. So if you wanted to, just to rotate, get this one and Absolute, and then they're polar opposites though. Don't get up. Don't. I'm rambling a little bit. This one is my favorite of the line. This is the one that started it all off, and I'm glad that I have the larger bottle. I have a 3 ounce in this one. The other ones I have are like a 1.7 and a 1, and I really like this one. Yeah. Would recommend this one. This is my favorite. This is Gucci Guilty Love. And like I said at the beginning, I really want the Love 2021 because it sounds so interesting, but I can't find it anywhere for sale yet. The last one in the collection, or in my collection, is Gucci Guilty EDT. This one came out in 2021. I didn't even realize it came out last year. I can't believe it's 2022. Like, that just seems crazy. Anyway, I didn't realize this had come out this year because, yes, I have used quite a bit of this one as well, as you can see. This is a great work one, and that's why I ended up picking up the EDP, because I was like, I've been using this EDT quite a bit. I feel like these all have pretty good wear time, definitely at least 6 hours, if not more. They're not ones that are fleeting, which is really nice because I don't mind. I like to switch fragrances, and usually in the evening I put on something else, something either sweeter or more comforting. But so I don't care if they're going to last 12 hours. Actually, if they last 12 hours, I'm probably going to be sick of that scent and really want to just wash it off because I can't stand smelling that anymore. These have good lasting power, I feel. They're not overwhelming. But they have a presence to them. I feel like this is just a really good mix right in the middle. Kind of will fulfill what a lot of people want. So the notes on the EDT are pink pepper and mandarin orange. Middle notes are lilac, peach, geranium, jasmine, raspberry, and black currant. Base notes are white musk, amber, patchouli, and vanilla. So smelling this one now, I know I kind of put them together in my end of the year. This was one of my top 10 purchases. I didn't realize I purchased this in 2021. This one is just a little bit lighter, and I feel like I get the peach just a little bit more than the EDP. Yeah, this one's just a little lighter, a little fresher, even more of a year-round scent, I feel, than the EDP. Now I'm going, yeah, I'm glad that I have all of them, because this one gives Love a run for its money for top one. This is just a little sweeter. It's really pretty. So yeah, actually I'm going to reorder. I'm going to put Love, I'm going to put EDT as number 1, Love as number 2, EDP as number 3, and Absolute as my least favorite, because yeah. Anyway, have you tried this line? Have you tried the older line? How do they compare? Let us know down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on these fragrances. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes, well, more than a few minutes with me today, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.